Negros Occidental, from ancestral hacienda homes to bustling cities to seaside towns and rustic mountain resorts. So much to see and so little time. How to decide? Let us help you decide. I'm Susan Calo Medina. Join me as we go on an extensive tour to help you plan your travel across Sugarland. It was once known as the Paris of Negros. Welcome to the city of Silay. Silay was founded in 1760, and by 1846, it was a major sugar-producing town, owing to the existence of the Horno Economico, which was initiated by a Frenchman who became a Silaynon, Yves Leopold Germain Gaston. The local sugar industry was further revolutionized by the introduction of the steam-powered locomotive, which displaced the horse-drawn carriages in the late 1800s as the mode of transporting sugar canes from plantation to sugar mill. Samples of those same steam locomotives used centuries ago, now nostalgically referred to as iron dinosaurs, are still working at the Hawaiian-Philippine Sugar Central in Silay, and visitors can hop on to one of the wagons and take a ride back in time. The resulting wealth from sugar production and the Silaynons' love for knowledge and works of art led Silay City to become the cultural and intellectual hub of Negros. Silay's collection of heritage mansions, inspired by European countries aside from Spain, further cemented the city's reputation as the Paris of Negros.
I've lived here now for 13 years. Every time I go to Manila now, which has been my home for the longest time, I'm like, I can't wait to go home. This is home for me now. Life is simple. You get your city things here, but then life is much simpler. The people are friendlier. Life is just much simpler here and happier, I guess.
Then there's Balay Negrense. Along 5 de Noviembre Street is one of the largest ancestral houses in the city. It was built in the Neo-Renaissance style by Yves Gaston, son of Yves Leopold Germain Gaston. Abandoned for a while, it was restored and opened as a lifestyle museum in 1987 by the Negros Cultural Foundation. As a showcase of Negrense art and culture, it displays antique furniture and Gaston memorabilia. The museum boasts of a grand W-shaped stairway, calado or carved panels that serve as ventilators between rooms, fancy grilled ventanillas, and sprawling gardens.
During the heydays of the sugar industry, most of the people who has the money, who has privilege to travel abroad, they bring all of the cultures abroad and also merge with the culture of Negros. That's why parang sophisticated Negrense.
Balay Negrense also plays host to the annual Adobo Festival, staged in conjunction with Negros' celebration of 5 de Noviembre, a commemoration of the province's own bloodless revolution that led to the creation of the historic, if short-lived, Negros Republic. The festival features new tastes and recipes for this tried and tested Filipino dish.
we always tell our friends when they come over, it's a place to unwind. Okay? You have to be prepared to eat and eat a lot.
Silay's manuglibuds are more than just ambulant food vendors. Historically, they were everyday people's backdoor pass to the kitchen of Silay's top families, so they got to taste these families' heirloom recipes. Today, there's a whole section at Silay's public market where, early every day, manuglibuds flock to gather products to be sold. Anong trabaho mo?
Manuglibod
Saan mo binibenta?
sa Bacolod.
Bakit ka pumupunta rito sa Silay?
Dito sila gumagawa, tapos dito namin binibinta sa Bacolod. Dito lang ang masasarap na pagkain sa
Dito lang?
na mga native foods.
Okay.
Dito lang sa Silay.
Every morning, ari ko di kay nagabayan sila ko sang native food from Talisay, mabaka ko di sa sila. Galong ko to sa stall namon sa Talisay Market.
Bakit sa Silay ka bumibili?
Doon sa Talisay, wala sang mga native foods na baligya eh. Dili lang sa Silay.
Masarap pa yun dito sa Silay?
Oh, siyempre, ang mga customer ko doon, pangita sa ako na dadlaw. Sang mga ginapangumpra ko din yung mga pagkaon.
Beyond Silay's old house and traditional food is the new development called Sorreta, or Silay Outdoor Recreation Ecotourism Area in the village of Patag. Nestled at the foothills of Mount Mandalagan and Mount Marapara, the area is for nature enthusiasts and outdoor buffs. Patag was also the last frontier of the Japanese army that surrendered in Negros Island. The main attraction of the area is spring water swimming pool and complements the interest of those who go to Patag to trek, camp, stargaze, and visit the waterfalls. There is also a Japanese shrine, a project of the Silay City government, Ikaw Ako, and Japan International Cooperation Agency, for families of Japanese World War II veterans who make sentimental journeys to Patag, the last stand of the Japanese Imperial Army.
I would let them see the mountains. Our rainforests here are pretty rich, and I think it's a very different experience. It's very nice to experience those kinds of things, which I think you can definitely do in Negros.
A nature resort, an ancestral home that echoes the lifestyle of the past, and romantic ruins. Nature and history are very much alive in the city of Talisay. A relatively new addition to the Negrense experience called The Ruins stands in Talisay. The Ruins is the remains of the old mansion of Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson. The mansion was known as the Taj Mahal of Negros, a love offering by Don Mariano to his wife who died during a miscarriage. It was the largest and probably the most grandiose residential structure of its time, but was unfortunately burnt by the United States Armed Forces in the Far East to prevent the Japanese from using it as one of their headquarters. Today, the mansion's frame stands as a testament to its stately past. Continuous rebuilding has turned the ruins into a cafe and tourist attraction, as well as a venue for weddings, tours, concerts, movie shoots, and a lot more. A must when visiting Talisay would be the balay ni Tanadikang, the ancestral home of the Lizares Alunan clan. What on the outside may look like an old mansion way past its prime, houses a treasure trove of nostalgic grandeur. A bahay na bato built in 1872, Balay ni Tanadikang stands in a 6,000 square meter property right in the heart of Talisay. Tanadikang's furniture remains practically where they were when she was still the mistress of the house. It is said that Kapitana buried her silver, porcelain, crystal, and other precious belongings to keep them safe during the war. The pierced woodwork banisters of the grand staircase and the 4 rose windows in the Caida show that much attention was given to detail. The use of Philippine hardwoods, materiales fuertes like Nara, Balayong, and Molave for structural and design components convey the status that the family enjoyed. A more modern attraction in Talisay would be the Nature's Village Resort along the Talisay National Highway.
It all started because my mom actually loves gardens and plants. And so it evolved from there into like a resort that's actually geared towards sustainable and environment-friendly practices. What we try to do is not only to promote those practices, but to also educate our employees and our guests towards sustainable tourism.
A rustic country-style resort. It boasts of a swimming pool, function rooms, and hotel facilities for business and convention.
We have a lot of function rooms where guests can have conventions, meetings, and also our biggest ballroom can accommodate up to 500 people. We have smaller meeting rooms for the more intimate gatherings.
The rooms have a home away from home feel with resort amenities. Then there's the resort's one-of-a-kind village mud house, the first of its kind in Negros Island. Called the Kaigilin Mud House, it's a unique and affordable eco-friendly housing option using a mixture of subsoil, water, rice husk, lime, and rice straws, woven carefully and neatly in a grid of giant bamboo.
We also have a mud house. It's actually an example of sustainable housing we're in, other things that we can use to build houses.
As well as an organic garden that supplies the resort's restaurant. Its vegetables and herbs become its very own Humphrey salad with lobo lobo and features flower petals among its ingredients. The restaurant also features the more traditional chicken binakol, Lola's chicken, sizzling manumbuk, and bananangka turon.
We're a green hotel. What we try to do, for example, is we recycle all our waste and we produce our own organic fertilizer. And with that, we have organic vegetables that we serve in our salads, herbs. Our hotel is different from other hotels, first of all, because when you stay at Nature's Village, it's like staying at an hacienda. You have the farm, you have the atmosphere, it's very quiet, it's very peaceful, and we want to promote Negros. Our family is also from the northern part of Negros, where it's, aside from haciendas and sugar, there's also fishing. So like our chandeliers are made from antique glass buoys, so that In each and every area of the resort, you can see a little piece of Negros.
Then a short stop at EB Magalona. Originally named Saravia, E.B. Magalona or Enrique B. Magalona is sandwiched between the cities of Silay and Victorias and is famous for its blue crabs or alimasag found in barangays Tumongtong and Latasan. Said to be much tastier due to algae-rich waters around E.B. Magalona, the harvest of blue crabs has turned into a major industry with several crab-picking plants that export shelled crab meat both for local and international consumption. Then on to Manapla, she of the iconic puto, now changing as her sons come home. Recent developments here, though, are set to put Manapla in the tourism map as a family destination. Northland Resort and Hotel provides good accommodation for families out for a short getaway.
I was born in Manapla. My parents raised me up here. My parents had a small sugarcane farm. I always believed from the very beginning that if I'm lucky enough, you have to give it back.
The resort boasts of a floating island-themed swimming pool complex as well. The resort is actually just a part of a huge development at the boundary of Victorias and Manapla. There is also the Gustilo Town Center, which offers commercial and office spaces. And the Villa Verde, a 5-hectare development designed as an urban village, composed of approximately 210 single detached house and lot units, surrounded by richly landscaped open areas within a gated, secured community. The whole development project is owned by Dr. Ramon Gustilo, a US-based native of Manapla,